getting the other cameras going. So welcome to Friday Lives. I've got 4 channels running today. So if you're on my Facebook feed, my personal Facebook feed, fantastic, we've got you going. Unfortunately, I won't be able to hear your comments. Let me just stop the robot. Hang on. I just love house cleaning robots. Love them. Anyway, so if you're on my personal Facebook page, if you can, jump onto my Bioenergetics Facebook page and you'll be able to leave notes and comments in there because that's what I want you to do. Otherwise, if you're on my Bioenergetics Facebook page, chuck some comments in there on what you would like me to work on today. So that's what's going to happen today. YouTube, the same. I should be able to see your comments, and also Twitter. Okay, so Twitter Spaces, welcome that world as well. So what we got in store with you today is we're going to talk about what is energy medicine, and it's been an interesting couple of days, interesting 24 hours. So I'll explain that as we go through. But yeah, what the deal is today, I talk for about 10 to 15 minutes, just on different concepts of the energetic world, whatever pops up. We'll do a card reading, and then I will jump in and do a group live treatment. Okay, so for that to happen, chuck in the comment sections on all the feeds on what you want me to work on or focus on, okay, as a group. So it could be injuries, could be emotions, could be anything, okay, and I'll just smash it all together and we'll do a massive treatment together, which is lots of fun. Okay, so today's topic is what is energy medicine? And I'm thinking, well, and this came up a couple of weeks ago, I'll just chuck it on just because people go, what the hell do you do, Chantelle? I'm like, yeah, it's really hard to explain what I do. Okay, so basically energy medicine is, we're all energy, and we're actually a superconductor of energy. So what I do is we've got lots of different energy systems within our body, outside our body, and connected to the ether. So basically what I do is I tune into each of those different systems. Now we've got, like, most people know that the chakras, okay, so they're pretty basic system. We've got the meridians, the Chinese meridians, okay, they've been around for thousands of years, so that's there. We've got spinal points that I work on as well. We've got the 8 fields, okay, which is really, that's pretty massive. So there's lots of different fields that we have within our body, which are energy fields. And in those fields, there's normally distortions or what's going on. So I'll hone into those or scan those fields, if you'd say, scan them to find the distortions, and then I will become a tool to help just change those distortions. So that's what energy medicine is. So up in the last 24 hours, I've had texts from all over the country. And by the way, we're in New Zealand, so if you're watching from overseas, I'm in New Zealand. I've had texts from all over the country. This is a massive week for the country for the secondary school sporting tournaments. Okay, so the top elite teams in the country are all fighting it out around the country, and they're getting to the point of having a whole week of intense games, and they are falling apart. Okay, so last night I got some texts through. I follow a couple of hockey teams, which is really brutal. Okay, brutal sport, I love it. By all means, watch a men's hockey game. So much more interesting than rugby. Oh, so exciting. Anyway, so I've had calls around the country going, hey, these kids are getting injured. Can you help? Of course I can. Okay, this is what energy medicine is all about. It's in training with the energy and going from there. Okay, so had some texts. One particular one was a knee, couldn't be able to run on the field, so I tuned into that person, that student, that child, with the permission of the mother, of course, and then also permission from that person as well, because there's divine laws, okay? No, there is divine laws. You just can't just hook into a person. Okay, we ask permission. So I ask permission to hook in, and these kids I've worked on before, so they know what I'm like. So they go, yep, accept me, boom, I'm in. Okay, so then I help find the distortions in that body, and that could be bruising, could be damaged, soft tissue damage, could be broken bones, quite a good one. So I just tune into what the issue is, and then using my little talents, or become a conduit, or my mediums, or whoever, what energy wants to come through. So I do call people in and call the different frequencies in, and we will work together as a team, as a medical team, as a healing energetic team, work on those issues on the kids. So these was a good one last night. Another one was a smashed ankle. That was pretty intense. So worked on those. So yeah, so And it's quite amazing to see. Like sometimes I can't even believe what's happening. Okay, it's just like mind blowing as what energy can do. Okay, it's just not me. I'm just a portal of energy. I'm just a conduit of energy. It's all your spirit helpers, all your spirit guides, all your healing teams, all coming in, and they know a hell of a lot more than me. They're so knowledgeable. So they just take over. Okay, so I'm just become the conduit because they're energy, and I'm more physical. So, and I'm on this plane, so they just use me as a tool. So that's energy medicine. So it's really, it's a fascinating subject. We can go into all sorts of things. And if you want to learn how to do it, how to do distant healing, I've got my course coming up on Sunday. So get into that, and you'll learn about the 5 elements, which is another system. You'll learn about the spine points, which I love using the I can't pronounce the word, but the spine points, so they're energetic fields along the spine associated to different organs. Okay, so you'll learn about those. You'll learn about entrainment, so how we do distant healing, how I can work on somebody all over the world, how I can work on with you guys now. So that's really cool. So you'll learn about that. So yeah, so Sunday's a course. So jump online, jump onto my website. You can get me at ChantelleFrench.com and have a look at the online courses there, and you'll see my energy alchemy course in there. So you become an alchemist, which basically means that you're going to hone into the distortion of energy, and you'll transform it from a negative state to a more positive state. That's the whole aim of the game. Okay, so and to realign the body back to its original blueprint, because when we were born on Earth, we were semi-perfect, let's say, and we were and over the years, as you can imagine, 50, 40, 60 years later, our body has gone through a lot of stress and trauma, and we aren't quite aligned with our original blueprint. So the whole idea of energy medicine is to retrain our bodies, retune them back to how we were when we were born. Okay, so that's the whole main idea. And sometimes we do come into this world with trauma attached to us from generational trauma or through our DNA and stuff like that. And we can also go in there and go through our timelines and fix those. Hey, past life stuff is not a problem either. So there's a whole world out there. So yeah. So that's what energy medicine is. It's all about tuning into the energetic systems of the human body, which is not basically physical. It's all over the world. And we've got Angel online. Woohoo! Hi, Angel. She's in the States, and I'll be talking to her soon. She's in my I'm in her long life class with Jashikta. So Jashikta is a higher energy form, and we do lots of learning through here. So I am constantly learning, guys, constantly learning from others, so I can pass information on to you. I know zilch, okay, compared to what's out there. So if you want to start in this line of energetics, which is mind-blowing, okay, it's absolutely mind-blowing, please get in touch with me, get in a course going, and I can also put you onto other mentors as well. So we all work together. We all have our different strengths, and it's an amazing world to be part of. So get involved. Even if you don't want to be an energy healer, you can just heal yourself. Simple as that. All right, so we're about 10 minutes past. So yeah, those kids today, I'm going to add them to my clipboard. Okay, we've got a couple of hockey teams. They are broken. There's broken bones. There's broken noses. There's broken ankles. There's a lot going on, a lot of emotions flying. So these are the last, some of them are the last games I'll be playing for their school, because I'll be moving on to university. So there's a lot of emotions there as well. So I'm going to chuck all those onto the clipboard for those teams. So I've got the school teams are St. Kent's hockey, girls and boys team. So they're going on there, and particularly those guys that I've been working on in the last 24 hours. Going on there, so they need some support. Okay, if there's any other school teams that you know of that need some help, chuck it in the comments and I'll add them in as well. So we're going to add those to the session. So I have my magical clipboard here, guys. So I put it on and then I will condense it down later and work on stuff. So while you're doing that, chuck in the comments. I can't see any comments coming through yet, so maybe my techno's down again. I just love technology. So chuck it on there. Yeah, and we'll go from there. While you guys are doing that, I am going to do some cards. Okay, so cards are another way of talking to your soul. Okay, some of us don't have gifts. Okay, we all have gifts, but some of us aren't aware of them or know Some people who can see, and by all means, if you can see and hear things, please chuck it in the comments, because it makes the whole experience for everybody else absolutely amazing. So please do it, okay? Because it's just mind-blowing what happens. Okay, so cards are a great way to communicate with your soul, especially oracle cards, okay? These are not tarot cards, these are oracle cards. I love oracle cards. And a great way to talk to your soul, or having messages from your soul or spirit team, okay? So I'm going to pull a card. So this is a pack from Anna Stark, and it's called Sacred Light Oracle, okay? And this is the pack that we're reading from. It's back to front. Sorry, guys. Is it? Yeah. Sorry. Beautiful pack. Brand new pack. I love it. It's got lots in here. Lots of basic stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's one card that fly out already. So I just shake them until they want to fly out. Okay. So we can do that one. Okay. So Tibetan fire serpent. Seeking higher truth. Okay. Discernment and a better path and authority is what's coming out. I'll show you the card. Sorry, guys. I'm not used to. Okay, so these are really, I love the graphics on these cards. They're amazing. Okay, so they've got a symbol in there, you've got water in there, you've got fire. I'd say you've got a bit of earth in there. So we're talking about the elements, and it's number 33. If you guys are into numerology, that's a cool number. Number 3 is creation by memory. Some people are right into the numbers, so makes them a lot to them. And by the way, guys, also big moon at the moment, big full moon. Lots of emotions flying around, people feeling really weird. Just trying to find in the book what our little message is today for the group. All right, so what he wants to say. At the center of the universe is your you are the center of your universe is your shining star. That's what the ascending master has said. And the affirmation today is, I release old energy with love and gratitude. I am free to explore my heart's desire. So that's the Tibetan fire serpent. What else is in there that I can read? Okay, so when the fire serpent rises, its energy unlocks, releases blocked and stagnant energy as it ascends from the base chakra. Okay, so the base chakra is right down the bottom. Okay, so this is some people call it Kalaluni energy. Pronunciation is not my strongest point, guys. Okay, so this is what this is talking about the snakes. The snakes have always been a sacred medical creatures. They are very shedding of their skin is connected to transformation, healing, and an immortal life. Okay, the Tibetan fire serpent leads the spiritual state of its recipient. Its energy flows in and upwards the spine in intense power magnification. So some people have had what they call the Kaluni awakening, and that's, they can feel it. It just actually erupts in them. Energy spirals up from the base, or like bottom of your spine, which is the base chakra. Okay, so this is what this one's talking about. Okay, so when they do that, it's also about cleansing the old and coming up. Okay, so assist with grounding, sacred energy in the lower chakras, opening those towards the crown to balance, to create balance and harmony within the physical, mental, and spiritual bodies. Okay, so that's our little message today. So affirmation, I release old energy with love and gratitude. I'm free to explore my heart's desires. So doing that will actually release that energy. So that's the card from the Tibetan's fire serpent. Okay, different card today. I've never had that one before. Okay, so what are we up to? Treatment time. So I know we've got those kids on there, sporting kids, lots of injuries, lots of trauma. Okay, lots of trauma in the physical plane. Okay, so we're going to move into those. Is there anything else? I'm just going to check the other Facebook feed just in case there is, because you never know around here. One of these feeds doesn't connect up, so I just get to check it. And it's not coming up. Not at all. Let me just check the notifications. Nope, that's all. I could just know that there's a couple on here. Cool. All right. Karen, I got your message. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, Karen says on point, and that was happening when I was talking about the kids down south. Okay, so there's kids down in Wellington and Christchurch or Dunedin, South Island. Anyway, they're miles away. Okay, and so we're going to work on them. plus whoever else is here. So I'm just going to sink in and ask, just connect everybody. And before I do all that, I'm just going to send some energy to everybody here who's watching in the future. Okay, because time doesn't mean anything. And to those 2 teams or 3 teams or whoever is up there. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to open up with the Pangu energy. Okay, so I'm using the passcode for that. So let's take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Okay, Kara got your knee. Okay, got it. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. So this is a real basic form of energy. It's not basic. It's a real easy form of energy, or basic, but very powerful. Okay, so you might feel it tingling in your hands because it's like I'm sending it out. And to basically your hands up into your heart center. So you might feel it come up into the body through your hands, tingling sensations, hot and cold, coming through into your heart center. Then it will probably go wherever it's needed. Okay, the body is highly intelligent and it will absorb that energy and it will go, right, where's it needed? Where's the priority? And it will send it there. So you might feel some pops, some bangs in the body. I imagine this is going straight to Kara's knee. Okay, so going straight down there. And also to those kids that are injured, we've got a knee injury down there as well, and also ankle injuries, broken noses. Must have been a brutal game of hockey. Missed it. God damn it. They're awesome games. Okay, so just sitting chi. So taking kindness, benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. So yeah, Kara's feeling it down there. Now she is in Wellington. So guys, see how it can work. So we're going through a medium like internet, and it's still working. It's absolutely amazing. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to be in person to get an energetic treatment. Okay. All right, I'm just going to take what I call a defragment. Okay, defragging. Looks like you can pity defrag it. So I want you guys to release any energy that you no longer require, that your body doesn't need. Just ask the body just to release it and allow me to pull it. Okay, so you might feel it pulling. Okay, normally I would take this into my body space and then transform it later, because energy is energy and we love energy. But because this is live and people can watch this later, I am actually going to collect it all up and I'm going to give it to my little earthling buddies. Okay, they know who they are, and they will take it back down to earth. Okay, and you might be able to see them. Okay, cool. Carrot's burning now. So yeah, if you see any figures behind me or any entities, please speak up. Okay, I have a little they look like trolls, but they're not. They're little earthlings. Okay, so they come in and and will help me take any negative energy back down into Mother Earth, because she's negative, of course. Okay, so grounding. Okay, so we're taking it down there. Okay, Kara's burping. That's a good sign. Okay, so that reminds me of when you're having reactions. Okay, some people burp, some people cough, laugh, cry. Yeah, burping's quite common. Okay, so if you're burping, that's just releasing the energy. So just let it go. Ooh. So we're just pulling out anything you no longer require, guys. Just let it go. Okay, it could be emotional, it could be physical. Just let it go, because we need to allow space for what we're going to do next. Okay, so keep going, keep going. You can feel it coming through. It's all good. All right. We'll just stop there for a second. See what else goes on. So asking my guides, spirit, whoever you want to call them, they know who they are. What do we need to work on next? Do we need to work on any of the energy fields? So 5 elements. Oh yeah, boom, straight away, 5 elements. Okay, which one of the 5 elements? So we've got fire, earth, metal. Metal's in there, so I'm going to put metal in there. Okay, so tuning to all you guys at the same time. Metal's in there. And then what else have we got? Water and wood. Oh yeah, wood. Mr. Wood. Okay, so which is the highest? That's all I'm asking. Which is the highest? Wood or metal? Wood. Okay, so wood is. So what's involved with wood? The wood element. Okay, so we've got 5 elements. So the wood element, and they create a circle, like a circle of life. So circle. And if one gets stagnant, then the circle of energy does not flow. Okay, so we need to get that energy moving. So we've got the wood at the moment, they're screaming out, going, I need some help, Mr. Grumpy. Okay, I call him Grumpy because he is the liver and the gallbladder, okay, associated organs. And Mr. Liver, he is the Mr. General, and he gets very, very grumpy. You can just imagine liver, he's processing toxins through the physical body constantly. And then he's also trying to hang on for dear life, and then he's getting angry about it. So that's the emotion of anger comes through from the liver. He gets really grumpy really quickly, and quite often that element is high priority. Okay, so do that. And also, see, I'm constantly learning. So last week I learned, after doing this for how many years, still learning, I learned that the wood element is associated to connective tissue or the fascia tissue. So makes complete sense when we're concentrating on physical injuries at the moment. Okay, so definitely in there. So I'm just holding that at the moment. And what we're going to do is it liver or gallbladder? No, it's a liver. Okay, go straight into the liver. Just holding it there. And what do they want me to use? What do my team want me to use? They want to use Pangu, Blu-ray. Oh, they love Blu-ray. Blu-ray loves these sessions, by the way. So blue beans, they're coming in. If you can see them, shout it out. See how many we can get in the room. Okay, so the blue beans are coming in. I'm going to activate the clearing. Yeah, clearing. So don't forget, I've got the wood element, which is related to the connective tissue. So we've got those physical energies anyway. So what we're going to do is going to clear that with the shishing sound, the sh sound. So if my mic cancels out, I do apologize. I'm trying different mics out to make sure it doesn't cut out. So yeah, so here we go. So just concentrating on those areas that you want to be cleared. And I'm going to do the Blu-ray clearing. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. So you see, Blu-rays sound like sound healing. So sounds are very very important in the energetic world. How's that feeling now? Do we need more? Yes, okay, yeah, need more. Okay, I'm gonna do more. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, what I'm visioning now is actually diving deep into those knees, into those injuries. Okay, so I'm going right in there. It's like what we call like psychic surgery. So going right into the middle of things, and we're just going to break up that distortion. So the sound might change. Okay, here we go. Diving in, opening up those injuries. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. All right, asking whoever else wants to come in, they can take over my hands, my golden hands. So our healers are coming through now, and they are doing what I call psychic surgery. Okay, so I'm allowing them to take over my body. So we've all got healers. So my healing team's here, and they are working on those injuries for the kids and whoever else is here, by the way, who's got injuries and watching. Okay, so and anything else. So remember, we had the liver. So a lot of people's livers are overloaded at the moment, and a lot of people are angry. So that's a sign of that, and we want to get that moving, because once we get that moving, the rest of the elements move as well. So my team is still working on this little psychic surgery. That's all good. Okay, are they finishing? Yeah, they're finishing. Okay, so since we've done a little bit of injury stuff there. We need to and breaking up of energy. We need to replace it with some positive energy. So basically, I'm going to do Blu-ray charge. Okay. So you might feel the gaps in those areas that we're working on, whether it be the liver or any other where, because remember, energy will go wherever it wants. It might not work your liver, but it might go somewhere else. It might be working on your spleen, which might be blocked, okay? So the worry of the spleen, these kids are getting worried, or you might be worried, or it might be coming from the water element, the kidneys. There's a lot of stress at the moment, anxiety. So allow the energy to flow, okay? Flow with it. So this is Blu-ray. You might feel it coming in. It's going to go into all the gaps that we've just dissolved. Okay, so we need to fill those up. And I'm going to layer it with, what am I going to layer it with? Yeah, Pangu. Okay, so we've got Blu-ray happening. I'm going to layer that with Pangu energy. So Pangu is more of an Asian sort of feel to it. So people see me doing Pangu, they see black and white occasionally. Some people don't. Okay, so just layering it on top of that as well. So take kindness and believeness as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. Okay, so the Pangu also I use all the time as it's a great carrier wave. It's a life force. It's a chi, and it's a great for carrying information. So if you ever get coding done by me, you'll be getting it installed with Pangu as a carrier wave. So a bit like when you're making a cell phone call overseas, you're using your suppliers, and in New Zealand we call them like Spark or Telecom. They provide a carrier wave to carry your voice over the line to the call overseas or wherever. Okay, so I use Pangu as that carrier. Okay, so as our supplier basically. Okay, so yeah, it's great for that. It's a great energy to put in overlay information on, or data or codes, or what you want to do. So we're just filling everybody up. Okay. And coming to the end. Yes, Kara can feel that all over. Love it. And you guys, if you didn't have any injuries, it doesn't matter. It's going to go into the body anywhere. As I said, we just work on the 5 elements, get that whole thing going. The energy where it goes, where it wants to go. The body will take the energy where it wants to go. Okay, so you might over the next couple of days, because it's like a ripple effect. Big boost now, and it might take a couple of days or hours to settle. Okay, so just let it go. Just let it. If something happens in the next couple of hours, just remember, okay, I've just had an energy treatment, and it's just settling down. Okay, things can happen. Okay, we might unblock something, then something explodes, as in something great. Okay, or emotions explode, which is great. Okay, so if you've got emotions bubbling up, please listen to them, please sink into them and let them be heard. Okay, all they want to be is heard, and then they will transform themselves into a higher frequency, so a higher energy. Well, we're still working here. Somebody's taken over, so hey, there we go. Angel's there. I hope she's all charged. She's probably just had another massive client and getting charged for our class, which is going to be interesting. Okay, with G, which is Sheikta. Okay, so coming to the end. Yay, Angel. I can actually see your comments, Angel. Yay, for the first time. So yeah, Angel's feeling amazing. So she's on my personal live Facebook at the moment. Comments are coming through, which is fantastic. Thanks, Angel. And yeah, she's just going to be feeling amazing. So, which is great. It's great to help others. What I love about energy workers or energy healers or energy medicine, as we're going back to the topic, is that we all work as a team. We all got different gifts. And if anybody needs help, we all jump on board and help her out. Us have some amazing gifts, and sometimes just need a little bit of support. So if you want to become an energy healer or just want to know more about it, please jump in. I'm starting my course on Sunday. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be your mind's going to be blowing. You're going to feel some amazing stuff. things are going to happen. You're going to be able to treat others just like I treated everybody here today. The world is your oyster, basically. It's going to be amazing to watch people grow and support them over the next couple of months. So please jump on and sign up for that. If you're not interested in becoming a healer, that's all cool. Just learning about it just helps it. Have that knowledge is amazing. Yeah, and if you want to learn how to cultivate your energy, please jump online too. I'm holding Monday nights open for anybody who would like to learn Pangu Qigong. Okay, so that's our form that we use to cultivate energy, to transform energy, especially after big sessions like this. I'll go and do a form after this, a Qigong form to tidy up my energy. For energy I've picked up, I will go and transform that into something amazing. So that's what we do. We use it with the Pangu Qigong as an exercise, as an energy exercise that we do, or I do, and my colleagues do a couple of hours a day. You don't have to do a couple of hours. It is a 20-minute routine. Very, very easy to do. If you can stand, you can do it. If you can lie, you can do it. If you're 5, you can do it. If you're 100, you can do it. So Monday nights open to learn Qigong on Pangu. Tuesday nights is the 8 Fields Qigong. It's completely different, and I'll just load those up today. 8 Fields is more of like a Pilates yoga flow sequence to work the 8 fields. Okay, so that's completely different from Pangu. Both of them work really well synergetically together. One's providing the energy and one's strengthening it. So get involved in the energetic world. It's amazing. And that's me basically. So hope everybody is all good. I'm still holding along to a lot of energy here. I will go and give that a little boost if you want to click off. Otherwise, I'm just going to say the passcode to help boost this energy on. So here we go. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. And oh my God, has that energy expanded? It is. Look at my arms, and I can't even control them. So expansion, off you go. Enjoy your day, and I will see you again next week, same time. And yeah, we'll see what happens during the week or what we're going to talk about. Anyone wants to talk about anything or interested in questions, please let me know. I can always bring that up. So cool. Have a wonderful week, guys. See you later. See you next week. See ya.